Hey everyone, this is TheDeadstockStash. Welcome. We're going to be looking at the Yeezy QNTM Bariums today, and I have not opened them. I've had them for a few days, and it's been really hard to not open them, but life's just been kind of crazy. So they've been sitting on my counter in this big old box for about a week. They came out on June 25th, and they retailed for $250. While I'm unboxing them, I have to tell you guys how terrible that release was. So, they released on Yeezy Supply and Adidas. And Yeezy Supply website is terrible. So, Yeezy Supply was supposed to be at 9, and then Adidas was supposed to be at 10. Basically, by the end of it, it was past 2 o'clock when it was finally sold out on both sites. That's 4 hours. Like, it was a terrible release. I don't know, at least with Nike, you know, you get your results back from the draw within maybe 5 minutes. Back to the shoes, because that's what we're here for. Alright, so this is my first pair of QNTMs. It's the same style box of every Yeezy that we've seen for the past few years, which is a classic. He did good with it. It's good design. Big box. These are, I wouldn't say a high top, maybe a mid. Sorry guys, throwing that down there. So the colorway for these is Barium, and I didn't know what Barium was, so I looked it up. And it's kind of a silverish gray material that the name Barium comes from the Greek word which means heavy, and it's the 14th most abundant element. There's some good info for you guys. Alright, sick. Alright, so there's one. There's the left side. Here's the right side. Close that box back up. Alright, so all of the early photos of these kind of showed them being a green color, which I was getting to at the Barium. Barium's kind of a grayish silver color, so I never really understood why the early photos made them seem like they were going to be green. I always assumed they were going to be a gray. This material on the side, it's like a rubber, and it really kind of accentuates what's underneath it, which is a kind of like a mesh that looks like it may be reflective, but I don't honestly know. And then on the toe, it's kind of this rougher suede. The tongue and the top of the ankle seems like a neoprene. It has a translucent sole on the front, which goes into more of an off-white outsole. And then there's a silver and black heel cut back here, which I believe is reflective, although that may not be on this model. The QNTMs got super confusing there because there was the lifestyle version, and then the basketball version, and now these, which are just the QNTM, which aren't either of those as far as I know. I guess it would be most like the lifestyle version. It does have full-length boots. You can see it back at the heel. And then kind of a different arch support there. First impression, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not crazy about these. They're kind of weird. I do like the lacing system because it's inside, and then at the top of the of the ankle collar, which I guess you could really pull in. These are a basketball sneaker, or at least they're modeled after a basketball sneaker. I can't imagine too many people are out there actually playing basketball in them, but if you are, that's fantastic. That's awesome. I suck, so I won't be. But I am excited for Yeezy to have a high top model other than those terrible 500 high tops that came out. Those were the worst. You know, everybody really wants 750s again, and this is kind of an answer to those with his new styling, in my opinion. I'm not crazy about them. I'm glad I got them, but they aren't my favorite pair of Yeezys. On first, you know, on my initial reaction to them, they're not my favorite. I will do an on foot of these though. since they aren't the actual first colorway, I don't really see these going up a whole lot. Normally, the OG colorway for every model that comes out just goes up. It's just a Yeezy thing. Like the Wave Runners and the Belugas, they're just always the ones that people want, the core white Calabasas. So I don't really think that these are gonna get that type of recognition because there was the earlier version that was much more limited, and I think those will stay as the top tier one for these as far as OG colorways. I may be wrong. I hope to see a lot more colorways of this. I think he could do some really cool stuff with this side, because on this pair it's kind of translucent to highlight and honestly magnify what's under it. So if this was a different color, I really think that that could bring out, even if it was more of this white but still translucent, it could really bring out and tie in the bottom to the top of this shoe. I'm also not a huge fan. I know this is being kind of picky, and maybe it's just my pair. Yeah, all right, so it is this pair, because on this shoe, this lines up perfectly here, and then on this pair, or on this side, it does not. And that drives me crazy. It doesn't line up on the inside of either. So maybe that's a design flaw on this pair. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has that on their pair, but this really, honestly, now the more that I look at it, really bothers me, because this line should be, in my opinion, lined up with this black down to the heel cup, so the silver stays as the bottom, like on the bottom part, and the black stays on the top part. So they just went down in my book a little bit. This pair is good. Too bad this pair doesn't match. So let me know what you guys think. Are these the next best Yeezy? Are these, you know, what he's gonna run with from now on? Or are we still gonna see a lot more of the 350s, maybe a V3 soon? So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys gonna cop these for resale? If you didn't cop on retail, how did you do during the release? I know I was exhausted at the end of that release. It was terrible. I did get through, and I'm super grateful that I did get through, because I was really excited to get this pair in person, but that release was just garbage. So please let me know. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. There's gonna be new videos all the time. I don't really have a schedule yet, because I'm trying to get more videos out so that there's more content for you guys to watch, so you can kind of get to know me. So please subscribe if you haven't. If you're on Instagram, please follow me at TheDeadstockStash, where I'll post previews for videos that I'm planning on posting on YouTube, and other just general Instagram content there. I really do appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much. Good luck on your next cop. Take care.